In this video, I'm going to teach on the guitar how to grab voicings in fourths in the mode of D dorian. And this is a jazz technique. There's very cool aspects of this technique, and the reason you would want to learn it is in a song that has a chord that the same chord that vamps for a long time. In this case, it would be D minor 7 in the song So What by Miles Davis. It gets a little boring just vamping on the same chord, so it's good to move around. It's a little more fun, it sounds hipper, and actually the chords are pretty easy to grab, so you can have fun and be a little more interesting while you're vamping on that in that one area. So if this would be a jazz lesson, I'm sure everybody would already be familiar with the C major scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Well, the D dorian would be the C major scale starting and ending from the second degree of that scale. So re would be D, and that would become the new 1 or do. And so that would be the mode. Dorian is a very popular minor vamping key or mode for jazz, and its basic characteristic is the natural 6. That's what gives it that hip jazz sound. So in order to stack fourths, you go up that scale from D, and then you go up 4 notes. So that would be D, E, F, G would be the 4th, and from that note you go up 4. G, A, B, C. All right. So that's your next 4th, and from that one go up 4 notes, C, D, E, F. There's the 3rd of your chord. Very easy to grab. And by the way, we're not using the low E string or the high E string. These are all just for the inside 4 strings. So, and I use pick and fingers. I use the pick right there and my remaining 3 fingers on these strings, and I hit it like that. So the next step to it, there will be 7 chords in this mode going up and down. The next one, you just skip a fret and do the exact same shape. Pretty easy. Okay. Then the next one, these are all 4ths. The next one, so you've got your first finger on the 8th fret. You're taking your middle finger and you're barring on the 9th fret. You're barring those 2 notes, and then with your 3rd finger, you're on the 10th fret, right there. All right. Then you skip a fret, you bar all these on the 10th fret, and just put your 3rd finger right there on the 12th fret of the B string. All right, now you're back right here, the same shape that you started from, right there on the 12th fret. Now this is the acoustic. You will go up skip a fret and do that same fret there, but I'm gonna come back and do it an octave lower right here. And here's the last one, the seventh chord of the modal fourth climb up. You're gonna bar on the 3rd fret, on the A string and the D string, 3rd fret, that's the notes C and F. You're gonna use your middle finger and hit that B note right there on the 4th fret, your 3rd string, 4th fret. You're gonna use your 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the B string. All right, so all of them together would be there's an octave down. Sorry. So when you're vamping on something like that, let's say the bass player's walking. You can kind of move around with him like dun, 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 dun. And it's just a lot more fun, and it's a little easier to travel around. The chords are easy to hit and memorize once you get that down. And it's just fun to travel around. It sounds a little more modern, a little more hip. That's, just richer in sound. You've got more, cool tension and cool sounding notes that will travel around and sound in key and work well with what other people are playing. And that's my little lesson for that little technique. I hope you found it enjoyable. Thank you very much.